This is Laura from Sold on RV Life, and today I am going to be making some chicken chili or white chicken chili for a cook-off contest in our RV park tonight. So this video is all going to be about participating in with the social events that are happening in the area. So tonight there is going to be a chili cook-off, and I have volunteered to enter my white chicken chili. I like it a lot. I don't know if anybody else is going to like it. And then along with that, I'm going to also make some of my famous cornbread. My family always liked it, so I like to share it with other people. I'm just going to show you the basic steps that I took, and then I'll let you know how the contest goes. So let's get into it. Let's get cooking. I have a lot to do, and you know, I like to put things off, so I can't put yeah, let's get into it. So first of all, I boiled up some chicken breasts with onion and some garlic and salt, and not garlic salt, but onion, salt, and garlic, and just enough to get it so that I can shred it up, because I would rather have it in shreds than in cubes. Then I am going to start putting together all of my other ingredients, and yes, I do use a lot of canned goods. But I think the results are pretty good. I'm going to be using some diced green chilies, onion, garlic, white chili bean in a mild chili sauce, some chicken broth, of course all white beans, navy beans, and these are called cannellini beans, but they're white kidney beans. And then these are made with northern beans. So that's pretty basically what I'm going to put in it. If I can think of any other things. Oh, and I do use a seasoning packet of this one. It is somewhat spicy, so I would call this about a medium heat white chicken chili. So as I get it put together, I'll just show you some snippets here and there of how it turned out. Okay, here I have shredded up some of the chicken. And then I'm also chopping some up to save for myself, and I'm going to be putting it in the freezer like this so I can use it for recipes where I don't, will be already prepared. So I think this looks really good. Okay, guess what? I made some cornbread, and I forgot to show you how to do it. I will put the recipe in the notes, and it is pretty straightforward. It's almost like baking a cake. So, but I will show you what it turned out like. This is a 9x13 shallow pan, and the recipe I made this one, and I also am going to do some muffins. So in the oven here I have a pan of muffins. Whoops, can't see it. There it is. Pan of muffins, and see how that turns out. Maybe I'll take this to the potluck, and then the muffins I might just keep for ourselves and put them in the freezer for whenever I make soup, and then I don't have to make more cornbread. Anyway, I hope it's delicious. It usually is. So we'll cut into it. Well, actually, we'll try one of the muffins when they come out and see how it turned out. We have onions, green chilies, and some of the chicken stock from the chicken that I cooked this morning. They look nice. It's just the beginnings. Okay, now it is more like it. I'm going to let it simmer a little bit, see if I need to add any more liquid to it. So you don't want it to be soupy, but you don't want it to be too dry either. But this has the cans of beans, the chicken, all of the green chilies and onions, and the seasoning packet, which I don't put all of it in because it does tend to get a little bit spicy for me. So I'm hoping to keep it to a medium level. And at some point I may add a couple more spices. We'll see what happens and if I need to do that. I was awarded 3rd place last night at the chili kickoff at the RV Park Potluck. Of course, there were only 4 entries, so it's not that big of a prize, but I did win something pretty cool. I got some oyster crackers, a package of chili seasoning for the next batch of chili, some Texas Pete Mexican style hot sauce, and this really pretty bowl for me to eat my soups and chilies in the future. And I think this is pretty awesome, because one of the things I realized that when we were packing our things to put in the RV for full time, I did leave out things like this that would be specialty items that would make things special when you go to eat them. It was just basic. Everything's pretty basic and useful. So for a while I will use this, and as long as it stays, as long as it's used regularly, I will keep it, and I will not you know, declutter at any point in time unless it just starts to sit on the shelf and not get used. So I guess that's going to have to be a priority for me. So until next time, keep it spicy. Okay, so today I'm making some quick refrigerator pickled beans. So what I've done, yes, it smells very much very garlicky and very vinegary in here at the moment, but the ingredients that I have are some green beans that I have washed and taken off the stems, and then I have packed them in my jar to make sure that they will fit. I probably could get more in there, but we're just gonna, this is the first time I've ever done it, so we'll see what happens. Then we have some garlic, onion, and some fresh dill. I made a brine. I made a brine from vinegar. I did a little bit of white vinegar, a little bit of apple cider vinegar, some sugar, salt, and garlic. And you boil that together to make a brine, and then you let it cool. So I let that cool while I did some other things. Just now I have blanched these beans, and I'm about to blanch another set. So let's, I got some boiling water here. Okay, throw these guys in there, and you're only supposed to do it for about 30 seconds. Let them boil for about 30 seconds. And then I'm going to take them out and put them in some ice water. I have got so many things going on today, but tomorrow we are all going out of town, so I'm just trying to do some things. There's a potluck this Thursday at the RV park, and I might be participating in, so I thought I would let it go. So let's count that. Now, of course, as soon as I put them in, they're not boiling anymore, but I also have some sourdough bread going today. It looks amazing. Look at that. That's about ready for me to put into pans. I put them in some ice water and fill my jar. Now, Seth talked about leaving headspace and all that, but I'm not canning it. All I'm doing is going to pickle it for a few days, and we're just going to eat it out of the refrigerator. So this is just going to be a really quick canning. Put the beans in there, so I'm not worrying about having, yeah, they kind of, there's probably room for a lot more in there. Probably, yeah. But I've never done it before, so I'll know if I want to do it again next time. I'm going to shove some onion in there. Just put them in there. Work. Just do the rest of the garlic in there. I'll shove them in there, and I'll show you what it looks like in just a minute. A few days we'll be able to find out how it tastes.